Yeah, boy. Hell nah. It's a racist ass show, wasn't it? It was a racist ass show, wasn't it?
Some would call it swag, some call it
Like
cockiness, some would call it being a diva.
Like black people didn't exist or something.
It's not bragging. An elite wide receiver.
It made it seem like black people didn't exist.
Often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Vols will move it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
on the new
25-yard
college,
line. So Vanderbilt,
just you can have a game. It can start off sunny.
These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control. With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game.
Yeah, it's probably because they got late in the day and they turned on the light.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks.
Yeah, but on the new one, it can start off sunny and then it can start raining. Then it can stop raining too. It can rain and stop raining and the sun will pop back out. They actually show the field messing up. Like they said, when it's bad weather, the field gonna start, have wear and tear on the field. Yeah.
To forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming. I'm not sure, but I think
man, you ain't gonna have that bitch.
I'm pretty sure that's what just happened.
Nah, I ain't bet you can continue to do it.
Heard the outside noise,
nope.
continuing to get louder,
it ain't smart.
Haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in. College sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now point to them potentially making that change.
I don't get that bet.
They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to feel the best team in the
so you
program
bet me
heading into next year. Then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
The Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an
yeah, of course you will get it if you don't win $500.
This guy last time out. Now
yeah, of course you're going to get it if you don't win $500.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never
you ain't going to go get it on the first day because you don't exactly
throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that
nah, you just said it. Yeah, you don't know because you might not get it.
The profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
You might get it
as a defensive player and coming this football game, man. You know this is going to be a challenge.
I bet he hurls
you might get it.
Down the left side. And he'll make the catch.
You might get it. You might get it within the first 4 years.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots.
Yeah, motherfucker, you ain't get this one till goddamn it. Let me see. Come out in July, August, September, October, November. When did you get it on your birthday and Christmas? Motherfucker old as hell. You went 9 July, August, September, October. You got 4 or 5 months before you get it.
Looking to throw, it's Pope.
I doubt it.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really,
you know how many times I've heard that?
Going to work on
you know how many times I've heard something like that?
Some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Yeah, I heard that too.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one.
You know,
Second and
kids, boy, you
short,
would
and you're
disappoint
giving him
them.
the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do.
You would disappoint your kids.
Like, Daddy, you can speak like that. You told me last week.
That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that
I
position.
be like, I got you, man. You know, your daddy, man, he just keeps procrastinating.
That's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time.
Yep, and they'll have it that day.
Makes those contested catches.
I'll be like, I call him, hey, I'll call him, I'll be like, put this in, I'll be like, put this code in, and then you get it. I won't even have to come to you. I just call him, tell him, put the code in.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
They buy digital.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
I get it digital. Yeah.
Vanderbilt
He's already hurt.
heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always
about 3 plays scored on that.
but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to
Fabian Hutchinson, who the fuck is that?
I got to him and got him on the ground.
I said Fabian Hutchinson.
The Commodores trying to find
My
their way
players,
forward after the
how
big
he was
loss
out
on
in
the
the
last
game.
play. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in
Said my
deciding
strong
and
safety
really
out there.
stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Reads it, fires complete.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down.
I was smoking, I'll probably gonna see if I was smoking, I'll probably gonna do the playoffs tonight.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Nah, I really don't.
The Commodores are flying down the field.
I really want to push.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit?
Do that. I'll fuck
In
him.
our opening 10-play script, I would have had
Yeah,
David
sister.
Pollock cut blocked.
Nah, she mad.
Team high-low, chop blocked.
Yeah.
Every single play early.
Which is illegal. You ball. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I don't think she looks better than Brianna.
It's petty. It's sometimes
I'm saying if Brianna was like,
And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one. The punt will bounce out of bounds. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41.
paying when I was buying my house.
They move the chains on the ground.
She paying what I was paying when I was buying my house. Oh, she ran.
They'll give it to him again.
I wouldn't be went for that much. Fuck
You'll
that.
take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when
Yeah,
you're
yeah. Fuck that. I'd rather be down house. I'm spending that much money.
Why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Up
Too
front
much.
right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead.
Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup.
Might be the problem. Might not be good.
Striking distance. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
Man, today the best I've been felt since my stomach been fucked up.
Catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200
Nah, not
catches.
really.
Got it in the middle. It's Bloomberg.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
To the ground with the back. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a
talk-
big
you been
play,
talking to
missed the
Q.
running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards.
talking to
Defense
Q,
has to do a
ain't-
better job of finishing.
Time
been
winding
talking to
down
Q,
in the
ain't-
quarter as they come to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here
Yeah,
they
he was
go.
on the toy the other day.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to
It's
answer.
the perfect time to get me on Bob, man.
About set to get this one underway. Coming out with
Yeah,
it,
call
it's
up.
Beyond. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You gave that girl a nickname.
The give to the back. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Yeah.
The Commodores moving quickly to
Yeah.
the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button
Whoa.
right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Oh, that big nose ass. Yeah, it look long nose, motherfucker.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a
Said the
play
black
by this
girl.
defense to get the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let
Can't
him be
remember what
checked
she
out.
looked like.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Was that the same girl that played on Saved by the Bell?
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver.
to watch Saved by the Bell.
To allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Used to watch Saved by the Bell.
Bulls will try to put one on the board.
Motherfucker, he used to come up.
From the
Yeah. That motherfucker used to come on Saturdays before all the cartoons, didn't he?
5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run.
You know what I'm saying about the
Wants to fire on second down.
band?
Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive. You got to make tackles.
Yeah, you was Zach.
He'll take it himself.
Yeah.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home.
That's what I meant, Slater.
All 3 facets of the game. Their defense
Slater was Jock, wasn't he?
plays and special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about it first from us, gentlemen.
About that one, Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted
this
to do.
Nigga slow.
Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's good. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Man.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Morris. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Vols are facing 3rd and inches. Calls his own number. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air. It's Pope. Snagged out of the air. They'll spin the ball after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. One more snap coming before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
The
snap sets up the throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he makes the catch. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out
need some pussy. Where the bitches at? Where the bitches at?
And this offense has been
damn, I need me a little freak though. Not no weed type.
Dominating almost every aspect of this game.
Clean.
We're talking lethal efficiency from the line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here is the Tennessee offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking for a man. It's Pope. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Bloomberg. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him move him in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Morrison. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the 2nd half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Back to throw. It's Pope. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground.
I could have reached for it. I could have had it if I ain't make it stupid-ass move.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got...
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Pope. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside.
And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking to pass. It's Pope. Looking to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really goes.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jackson will throw.
Good time of the game. They won't let them score.
Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Pulls it in. It's Leon. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I feel like that nigga about to die. The other day he was talking, he was sound bad in the motherfucker.
So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays.
Man, they don't even sound like themselves like that. I was like, damn, I hope he all right.
I'm on offense right now. My job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock.
Hell yeah.
Just got to be better in the red zone.
He don't sound right either. The other day he did when he was talking about LeBron.
Better execution, put a touchdown on the board here.
Give as they work on that clock.
Run his inches to go back to Cleveland.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. On the run, still looking.
He coming the game for interception. Sorry, selfish shit.
He goes down after the short return.
I shouldn't see no pass with his first snap.
Back. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Jackson gonna throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Pitt. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see it.
Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. So here is the Tennessee offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's good. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It's complete on the right side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Hifton is coming out on the goal line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
But he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Jackson will throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker.
Looking for room. It's Cooper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're still firing away even with this lead. With the catch, it's Cooper. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.